Yo, what's up, Dough Chasers? This is Jason White, CEO and founder of Witness Riches. Tonight we're talking more about credit building. I wanted to make an announcement earlier, but today was Halloween, so we took our kids trick-or-treating, so I didn't have the opportunity to actually make the announcement. But we are here now. Right now, the time is 9:05. 9:05. Okay. So we're talking about how to offset late payments that have been added to your credit report. Some suggestions that I recommend for you to implement, so that you can begin to, improve your credit from the major drop that you probably recently suffered from because of the late payment added to your credit report. Okay. So this week we're talking about credit building. But before I get into that, I want to let you all know that we are introducing a new program into Witness Riches. It's called Transient Financial Academy. This academy, I'm going to be basically instructing you on how to fix your credit, how to build your credit, how to improve your finances through budgeting, restructuring your banking, spending plan, planning, all that good stuff. We're going to talk about business credit, how to acquire that and build that. We're going to talk about how to get approved for your first mortgage. We're going to talk about how to start your first business, how to market yourself. All that good stuff is going down in the academy. If you want to be a part of this movement, if you want to be a part of this information, I highly suggest that you click the link associated to this video. If you're on IG, click the link in my bio. Learn more about that. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, click the link associated to this video. Learn more about that program, okay? I will also remind you once we are, at the end of this presentation, I'm going to talk to you more about that as we move forward, okay? But today we're talking about how to offset late payments. I want to say what's up to everybody. What's up to all my dough chasers out there? A lot of people have a misconception when it comes to the dough chaser mentality. Though you're chasing dough, ultimately you're using that money to live your true purpose, okay? And dough chasers are all about making sure that they improve their finances and gain financial advantages. And one way to do that is to make sure your credit is always in shape. Credit gives you the opportunity to leverage other people's money, okay? The good thing about credit is you don't have to have a large sum of money to make moves. As long as your credit is in shape and your finances can actually prove that, you can use other people's money based off of your credit score to make investments and use that money to build generational wealth. So credit is very important, especially when it comes to communities who have suffered from the lack of knowledge. And one thing that I'm big on is making sure that I share as much information to you all as possible to help you gain that advantage and eventually obtain the dough chasers mentality, okay? What's up, Lamar? How you doing? What's up, Casey? How you doing? Let me see who's on IG. It's a lot of weird names on IG. I apologize. I'm not going to try to sound those out, but what's up to everybody on IG? What's up to everybody on YouTube? Okay, so let's talk about offsetting late payments that have been added to your credit report, okay? So we talked about the 5 components of your credit score. Payment history, 35% of your credit score. Credit utilization, 30% of your credit score. Length of history, 15%. File mix, 10%, and inquiries, 10%, okay? And one thing that I've noticed is that people, they really don't understand how credit works. And when something hits their credit, they begin to panic because they don't know what to do to fix it, right? And a lot of times, if you're, living paycheck to paycheck, or you're not really doing a great job of managing your income, you may pay your bills late, okay? And the bills that are impacted when it comes to your credit are the bills that are reporting on your credit report. And we're talking about loans that you have taken out, student loans, credit cards, your car note, your mortgage. All of these are reporting on your credit report, right? And if you're not doing a good job of managing your finances, sometimes you may accidentally pay a bill late, right? Or you may be in a position where, you may have lost your job and you're not able to pay that bill, okay? First and foremost, if you ever sense yourself not being able to pay your bill on time, I highly recommend that you communicate with your creditors because they can look out for you. They can prevent the derogatory from being added to your credit report. Stop licking my butt, girl. Sorry, my dog was licking my butt, so I had to get her off me. Anyway, sorry about that. So you can contact your creditor and let them know, like, hey, I'm having a rough time with my finances. Is there any way that I can change my due date or get an extension on making this payment because I need more time? And they'll give you more time to make that payment because at the end of the day, they want to get their money, right? And if they know that you're struggling, they can do something to help you offset that, all right? So that's not even a part of the information that I wanted to share. That's just a quick tip. Make sure you communicate with your creditors so that you can prevent derogatories from being added to your credit report. However, let's say that a late payment was added to your credit report, okay? And you have a few accounts reporting on your credit. What do you do at this point, okay? The strategy that I like to recommend is to basically add more payment history, all right? And what do I mean by that, okay? Let's talk about, let me give you an example. Let's say that you have a credit report, okay? And that credit report has, you know, 2 trade lines. It has a car note and it also has a student loan, okay? This is just an example I'm gonna give you, okay? So you have 2 active accounts on your credit report and you know, you basically ran into a rut and your student loan was 30 days past due. Okay, so let's do this math really quick. Over a span of a year, somebody said that I'm freezing on IG. Okay, let me disconnect it from the Wi-Fi. All right, so on Instagram, I just disconnected it from the Wi-Fi, so let me know if that helps out. But let's say over a span of a year, you have 2 accounts reporting, right? And each of them report, you know, every month. So 2 times 12 is 24 payments, okay? I'm gonna need one of you to pull out a calculator for me because I do not have a calculator available. But let's say 24 payments out of a year, okay? And you were late 1 time, okay? So basically 1 out of 24 payments. Can someone do that math for me? 1 divided by 24. What is that? So 1 divided by 10, that would be 10%. 1 divided by 20, that would be 5%. So let's just say that it's under 5%. Okay, let's say 5% of your payments were past due. And that means that you are successful 95% of the time, okay? So the question is, what do we do to offset that late payment? What you do is you add more payment history, okay? It's kind of like shooting 3-pointers, okay? If you have a low percentage, what you need to do moving forward is make more threes so that you can improve that percentage when it comes to how successful you are in making 3-point shots, right? So the more shots that you make moving forward, the higher capability you have of improving that percentage, okay? So for example, let's act like we're shooting 3-pointers, okay? And so far we missed 1 out of 24. That means we have a 95% rating of our 3-point percentage. But the thing is, with credit bureaus, they want to see above 98% successful payments over the last 36 months, okay? The more late payments or derogatory information that you have within a 36-month time period, that has a great impact on your credit score. I was real close, 95.8%. Appreciate that, okay? So you have a 95.8% success rate, okay? So what do we need to do to improve that within a year, okay? So within a year with the 2 accounts that we have open, that is 24 payments on our credit report. What if we tripled that, okay? What if we were able to add What if we were able to add 12, 6, 72 payments within a year? How would you do that? Okay. What is 1 divided by 72? Lamar, you're helping me out. I appreciate that. What's 1 divided by 72? I'm going to break this down for you, okay? I appreciate all of you who are being patient with me. You know, we have to do the math. I don't have a calculator right now, so I appreciate that. 1 divided by 72. My man, 98.6%. I appreciate that. I'm going to look out for you, Lamar. I am going to look out for you. So, within a year, if we were to add 72 payments to our credit report, our percentage will increase to 98.6%. All right? Are we understanding this? All right? So, that means that we were unsuccessful 1 out of 72 times, which would mean that we were unsuccessful 1.4% of the time instead of 4.2% of the time. So basically, our payment history improved dramatically. But Jason, how do we do that? Okay, I'm giving you gems right now. I don't know if you're paying attention. This is actually information that's shared in the course. But Jason, how do we do this? Okay, how you do that is you basically add 4 new trade lines to your credit report. Okay, so right now we have a car note, we have a student loan on our credit report. Okay, and we were late 1 payment, 1 out of 24. Okay, because each month each trade line reports to your credit report 12 times out of a year. Okay, each month. 12 times 2 is 24. Okay, so we were late 1 out of 24 times. That means that we were late 4.2% of the time, and we were successful 95.8%. What we need to do is we need to improve our payment history above 98%. How do we do that? We add 4 new trade lines, okay? Because 4 times 12 equals 48 positive payments over a year, okay? And then we add that to 24, 12, that's 72 payments, okay? So with you adding 4 new trade lines to your credit report, you're able to add a total of 72 positive payments to your credit report, which will help you dramatically improve your payment history, all right? So yesterday, I educated you on what a trade line is. If you did not watch that video, it is on my YouTube channel right now. All you have to do is search Jason White or Witness Riches into YouTube. You can find that video. But a trade line is basically an account that reports payment history on your credit report, okay? A trade line could be, another student loan. It could be another car note. It could be a mortgage. It could be credit cards, a secure card. Anything that reports payment history on your credit report. It doesn't have to be anything special. It just needs to be a trade line. A trade line is nothing but an account that reports payment history. So we need to find a way where we can add 4 within a year, because over a year span, that's going to help us add 48 positive payments to our credit report, which is going to help us offset that late payment that was added to our credit report. Okay, so that's one strategy. All right. Does that make sense? Let me know. You can like this video. You can heart this video. Joy, lay down, please. Share this video. I would definitely appreciate it. But just let me know that you are understanding what I am dishing out. Okay. Again, these are the kind of strategies that I share in Transient Financial Academy. Credit Builder Secrets course will be available Friday. Okay. So if you are someone who needs to improve your credit up to 200 points, highly recommend that you stick around Friday, because information that is shared in Credit Builder Secrets book, the book that I wrote about improving your credit up to 200 points, is showing up backwards. But, basically, information that's shared in this book and some more strategies will be shared in the course, Credit Builder Secrets. This is one particular thing that you can do to offset late payments, adding more payment history. The second thing that you can do is begin to strategically impact the other components of your credit score. So do we remember what the 5 components of a credit score are? Payment history, 35% of your score, okay? Credit utilization, 30% of your score. Length of history, 15%. Joy, lay down, please. You're driving me crazy. File mix, 10%. And the inquiries, 10%, okay? So what a lot of people do is they would just focus on payment history, right? And some people aren't able to add, 4 new trade lines to the credit report within a year. They're not able to do that, right? So what else can you do? You look at the other components and see how you can influence those components, all right? Maybe you're not able to add 4. Maybe you're able to add 2, all right? But you looking at this profile, this person doesn't have a credit card, right? And the fact that they don't have a credit card means that they're not impacting the credit utilization portion of the credit score. 30% of your credit score, that's 165 points that they could be up. I'm pretty sure if your credit score drops, 25 to 50 points because of a late payment, and you were to add a credit card to your profile and you don't have one, I'm pretty sure that's going to offset that late payment from being added to your credit report, okay? Credit file mix. This person, all they have is installments on their credit report. What if they added a revolving account to the credit report? That will improve the mix of their credit report, which will help them maximize 10% of the credit score. Inquiries. This person, they've been applying for inquiries. They've been applying for new accounts back and forth. What if they took a 6-month break and say, you know what, I'm not going to apply for anything in 6 months, and I'm going to allow some of these inquiries to follow up my credit report, and I'm going to benefit from that because it's going to help my credit score grow, because I'm going to be able to help myself maximize that component of my credit score. Okay? What are you doing? You want to go in your cage? Go in your cage. Go. Cage. I'm sorry, y'all. My dog is driving me crazy. Go to your cage. All right, just lay down. Sorry, y'all. My dog is... Oh, my goodness. I am not your average dog person. I got a dog, to add, to the family. Thought my kids were going to love her. They don't even play with the dog. And then also got the dog, to protect us, just in case. She's such a good dog. She hardly barks. She did growl at someone at Petco, but outside of that, she's a very good dog. So, and then she loves me. She loves me so much. It's crazy. Like, she's looking me deep in my eyes right now as we talk. It drives me insane. Right? So all you dog lovers out there, I applaud you. Don't know how you do it. I like my dog, but she drives me insane sometimes. Okay. Anyway, back to the topic. My apologies. So the first thing you can do to offset a late payment is to add more payment history. The second thing you can do is to influence the other components of your credit score. And then lastly, what you can do is something that a lot of people don't like to do, but, and a lot of fellas, they struggle with this when it comes to their relationships with their mate. But sometimes you can ask for forgiveness, okay? You can apologize for your mistakes and ask for forgiveness. What do I mean by that? I mean that you can contact your creditor, send them a letter, a love note, for example, and, you can apologize for being late on this payment. Let them know that, you have a good history of paying your bills on time. And you just, you made a bad mistake. And you can ask for a goodwill adjustment, okay? And basically, out of the kindness of their hearts, you can ask them to remove that late payment from your credit report. Really, Joy? Really? All right. Sorry, my dog was drinking, and it was very loud. But yeah, you can ask for a goodwill adjustment, okay? Now, that takes, you writing a letter, sending it to the creditor, and asking that they remove that late payment. Those typically only work when you're caught up on the account, okay? And you have a good history with the creditor. But yeah, so those are the 3 things that you can do to offset late payments, okay? Do I have any questions? Any questions? All right, so this is basically my way to help you all who are struggling with your credit or looking for ways to improve your credit. But I want to drop this in your heart. Okay, as you can see, I'm not the most clever person with my words. But basically, I want to share this with you. Transient Financial Academy is a online platform where we have the ability to share with you information that's going to help you go to another level with your finances. Okay, it's an affordable platform. All of our courses will be under $100, and we do offer payment plans with each course. And the more courses we're adding to our program, eventually we're going to offer a bundle package where you're going to be able to pay a monthly fee where you can access all the courses. Okay, but for right now, each course is under $100, and we do offer payment plans. And this Friday, I'm going to be adding this particular course to the program, Credit Builder Secrets. I'm going to teach you how to improve your credit score up to 200 points. In this book, we share 6 secrets. In the academy, I want to share, I think about 10. I forget how many exactly, but I think it's about 10 secrets, strategies that you can implement that will help you see massive gains within the first 45 days. Okay, and the light went out. Okay, so if you are interested in getting that information and you want to take advantage of our courses, I highly suggest, if you're on Instagram, click the link in my bio, learn more about our academy and how you can enroll. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, click the link associated to this video, learn more about Transient Financial Academy. We have one course available right now, how to remove negative items from your credit report. Okay, basically all the strategies that we help our clients with in our Done For You credit repair service, I'm going to teach to you so that you can begin to fix your credit on your own if you can't afford our Done For You credit repair service. Okay, that course is under $100, and we also offer a payment plan on that as well. Okay, so click the link associated to this video to learn more about that. This Friday, I'm adding another course, Credit Builder Secrets, where I'm going to teach you how to build your credit so that you can see a massive gain with your credit score. Okay, so credit repair is all about removing derogatory information from your credit report. Credit building is all about strategically adding payment history to your credit report, and also basically manipulating the 5 components of a credit score so that you can begin to see massive gains with your credit score. So when you are looking to obtain a new line of credit, buy a home, make an investment, whatever the situation may be, your credit score is in order, and the likelihood of you being denied is very rare. Okay, so that course will be available Friday. If you want to get on our first to know list, send me a message or send me an email letting me know, hey Jason, I want to get on your first to know list. I want more information about the Credit Builder Secrets course. All you have to do is send me your first name and your email address, and I'll put you on that list. And this Friday, once that course is available, I'll send you a quick email to let you know. Okay. Nate Coley asked, how much are trade lines? Okay, Nate, I think you're just now joining us, but you don't have to necessarily buy trade lines. There's it's a huge misconception when it comes to what trade lines are and how much they cost. A trade line is nothing but an account that reports payment history to your credit report. Okay, so all accounts that are on your credit report that are reporting payment history, those are considered trade lines. All right. People will market to you, hey, we got trade lines for sale, age trade lines, season trade lines. You get 24 years of payment history added to your credit report. A lot of that stuff is janky. I don't necessarily recommend it because it won't be on your credit report long term. Those are short term sources that are very expensive for one, and oftentimes the people who are selling them, they're not doing it the right way, and I don't really appreciate it too much. But a secure card is a trade line. An active credit card. What the hell is going on with this? All right, sorry about that. A regular credit card is a trade line. Installment, mortgage, card note, all that those are considered trade lines. Okay, you can get those at a very affordable cost. Some of them you can get for free, depending on how good your credit is. Right? If you have bad credit, you have to get a secure card. and you may have to make a deposit, starting at $200, $250, right? But when it comes to, accounts that are aged, and with large credit limits, I don't sell that. Okay, I don't associate myself with any janky matters. So sorry if that's not what you're looking for. However, I do want you to understand that the information that I'm sharing with you is honest information, and it's going to help you instead of hurting you. Okay. So anyway, this Friday, Credit Builder Secrets will be available. If you want to get on that list or you want to join the academy, either click the link on Instagram in my bio, YouTube, Facebook, click the link associated to this video, or send me a message letting me know that you want to get on that first to know list. All I need is your first name and your email address, okay? Again, my name is Jason White. I want to thank you all for your time. Hopefully you enjoyed your Halloween, and let's transcend financially, all right? You're welcome, sir. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.